Hello everybody, welcome to theCUBE. A lot going on. Here's our lineup. FAA approves limited tests for Amazon's drone service. Yay! Impressive first demo for Google-funded VR venture. Wow! An Israeli startup reinvents superfoods for the 21st century. It's hot! The bluebird of social media turns 9 and we're celebrating. And the new MacBook charger pisses everyone off and goes viral. There's more. Let's play. Google, we love you, but you're bringing us down. According to a recently unearthed report, officials at the Federal Trade Commission concluded in 2012 that Google used anti-competitive tactics and abused its monopoly power in ways that harmed internet users and competing companies, the Wall Street Journal reported. The report stated that Google is harming competitors by pushing them down the search list. For example, Yelp, which is a top Google competitor for consumers searching for local businesses, has long accused Google of abusing its dominant search position to elbow out competitors and push its own products instead. Now the report confirms exactly that. A lawsuit could have resulted in one of the highest profile antitrust cases, well, since the Justice Department sued Microsoft in the 90s. FTC commissioners voted unanimously in early 2013 to end the investigation after Google agreed to voluntarily change its practices. Gee, thanks, Google. Now let's move on to some, brighter Google-related news. Magic Leap, the cinematic reality startup that raised $542 million of funding from Google and other investors in 2014, has revealed one of its work-in-progress games in a video published on YouTube. The video is the first detailed glimpse at what Magic Leap is working on since it completed its $542 million funding round in October 2014. Magic Leap is often described as a potential rival to Oculus Rift, the virtual reality firm bought by Facebook for $2 billion in 2014. The video, however, makes it look more like a direct competitor to Microsoft's HoloLens, so prepare to be mesmerized. Here's the demo.
Right.
Wow, looks like fun. Okay, now finally some good news for Amazon drones. On Thursday, the Federal Aviation Administration granted the Seattle-based online retailer the ability to legally test its delivery drone services. This is a small win for the company, which has been tussling with the government for permission since 2013. Though it is a move in the right direction for Amazon, the certification is far from the sweeping victory that the company would have liked and still places heavy restrictions on the program, like demanding that every drone will have a certified pilot. Yes, a certified pilot. So now if you live in the US, you can look up to the sky, you may see an Amazon drone carrying a package. Too bad it ain't for you. Now, there is a trend with those who like to eat healthy. It's called superfoods. Spinach and kale, for example, are often described as superfoods for supposedly being, well, extra healthy. But many of those superfoods are often not easily available at the average supermarket, which is why one Israeli company has come up with a technology that will allow people to grow a trendy new superfood. Yeah, grow it. It's called kainam, right from the comfort of their own kitchen. Grown in the optimal conditions provided by the green onyx, the vegetable can reproduce quickly, making it easy to supply a fresh, organic, and ready-to-eat snack. Israeli research biologist Dr. Tzipi Shoham and her husband Benny Shoham, a Technion-trained electronic engineer, created a high-tech system similar, designed to grow and process kainam using just capsules, tap water, and electricity. Check it out.
Kainam. Kainam is a green caviar-like super vegetable, which actually tastes great. Kainam is also very unique as it's the smallest and fastest growing vegetable in the world. At a size of about 1 millimeter long, it can grow from 1 kilogram to 16 tons in 4 weeks. Kainam is an ethnic food, which has been safely consumed for generations in Indochina. And even today, it is naturally grown and available at local markets in Thailand, Laos, and Burma. Our technology enables us to pack the whole food supply chain from field to fork into one system. Not all. The system is highly eco-friendly, leveraging our existing urban infrastructure, such as indoor climate control, electricity, and tap water. And it even cleans the air around it as it works by turning indoor CO2 into oxygen. Furthermore, our technology supports a modular platform that scales to fit various needs, such as home use, restaurants, or urban production. And finally, our global distributed architecture promises that our super veggie can soon be available everywhere. Join us to create this magic.
Manufacturing our own healthier foods at home. With me in the studio is Fiona Shop, Green Onyx and Red and R representative from the startup. Let's drink. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
So this amazing idea, this unique idea, how did it come to be?
So basically it's the idea of Tzipi Shoham, which is a cellular biologist who worked for many years in cancer research, and of her husband, Benny Shoham, which is a system engineer. And they understood that there is a need to bring back to our daily diet fresh green vegetables in order to prevent chronic diseases. So they looked into many different types of plants, and then they found kainam, which is the smallest vegetable on earth, which has the best nutritional value. It's like eating kale, broccoli, and spinach combined.
Wow. And how does it work? What's happening there in the box?
So basically, imagine having a green field in your own kitchen, meaning that just at a push of a button, you can get fresh green vegetable whenever you want it at home. So this is how it works. You just have to connect it to electricity, to water, and every month change the capsule, and then you get your fresh vegetables at home.
I automatically imagine that if I didn't eat it for like 2 weeks, so it's gonna grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.
No, it's not like this. What we are going to do is that we're going to do the quantities that people need at home. So if you live alone, the machine is not going to produce 1 kilo per day because this is not what you need.
Okay.
The amount of kainam can multiply its size by 2 in 48 hours. But we're not talking about quantities of kilos if it's going to be used at home. But for restaurants, we're going to make bigger machines and bigger production.
Okay, and how does it taste like?
It tastes like a fresh green vegetables. It's not like kale and wheatgrass, which is very strong taste. I mean, the taste is mild, and this is what's amazing about kainam, is that you could integrate it in other dishes. For example, for kids, you can put it with spaghetti and tomato sauce, and they're not going to taste actually that there is a green vegetable in it.
Is it more like spinach in the taste, more like cucumber? I mean, what's...
It's a fresh, like parsley.
Curry?
No, not curry.
Okay.
It's like parsley and cucumber combined, but it's very mild. It's not a strong taste. It just feels like very, very fresh and very green.
And how come I haven't heard of it until now at all?
Basically, this vegetable exists in the north of Thailand and in the Philippines, and it grows on water. It's an aquatic plant. And the thing is that it needs very specific conditions to grow. This is what we're creating in the machine. We are creating those specific conditions. So in Israel, you cannot produce it because you need a specific quantity of humidity, and it's pretty difficult.
So, and why do I need to have a high-tech solution in my home? Why just not go to the store and buy it?
Basically, when you buy today vegetables, do you really know where it comes from, how fresh it is, if they use pesticides? Not really.
Yeah, but you know, I can grow all my vegetables in my home ideally, but I don't do it. I go and buy my tomatoes in the shop, so why not just buy my kainam in the shop as well?
So we're going to produce also for companies and restaurants that need kainam. We're going to give them into supermarkets, but at home you have your own vegetable that it cannot be fresher than it is when you push the button, and the vegetable, it's like taking it out from the earth. And this is something that at a supermarket, you don't know how many pesticides, and you don't know what happened to that vegetable. Today, an apple, it can be a month old because they freeze it and then they take it out. Here, we're proposing a fresh vegetable for everyday life. Plus, it's very, very, how can I say that? It's super eco-friendly. I mean, it didn't go into any cars.
It's super eco-friendly. You know, everybody's super excited nowadays about superfoods. Aren't you a bit afraid that it's a trend that's going to pass?
Yeah, there's like the goji berries and kale. That's very trendy. I think kainam is not in that category for two reasons. First of all, it's not that expensive. It's going to be less expensive than a tomato. So superfoods today, I mean, goji berries, they cost a lot of money, and you just like sparkle it around your salad or put 2 or 3 goji berries in your juice. Kainam, we want it to be a base ingredient. That means in your everyday life, in every dish, you can just integrate it, like in an omelet, in everything.
Okay, well, I'm curious to taste it. Can I already buy it somewhere?
The machine is going to be ready in a year, and we're going to be able to
Where
bring
can
it
I
to
taste
people.
kainam?
For
in
now,
the
you can
meantime?
taste it at our startup. If you come, we can give you a taste of it. We're working with chefs on it now, how we can cook it, so people are trying it right now.
Okay, and about the company itself, are you like a one-product startup, or you can take this technology and do other things with it?
Our machine is specifically designed for the conditions of kainam, and we think that it's going to be the vegetable of the future. It's going to be an urban farm because it's such a small vegetable. It's the smallest vegetable on earth. So it can grow so easily in a small machine that for now, I think we're going to focus on this, and maybe in 10 years, who knows what's going to happen with technology and food.
Yeah, 10 years is a long time. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy all the kainam you eat, I'm assuming, at your work, and stay healthy.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on. It's time to say happy birthday to the Bluebird. Yes, it's Twitter. It's the 9th birthday of the tweeting birdie. The very first tweet came from co-founder Jack Dorsey on March 21st, 2006. Since then, Twitter has grown to more than 284 million users worldwide and, well, still expanding. Dorsey, then an undergraduate student at the New York University, introduced the idea of an individual using an SMS service to communicate with a small group. Good idea. Breaking news has also been a large part of Twitter's usage for some years now, and that may be the reason why Dorsey celebrated the social media site's birthday with a tweet storm about how much the media has meant to the site. Here's a small video celebration. It's cute. Take a look.
My favorite part about being 9 is, you know, it's kind of fun being older and stuff.
You don't exactly have to go to work and sit there.
Well, people start taking you more seriously.
Well, that part's kind of obvious.
My favorite thing about being 9 is not being the youngest one.
9 is like the last one there, so you're like one step closer to being 10. For Twitter's 9th birthday, I think that it should have a big celebration with food and drinks.
Well, I would have a big party.
Play on the trampoline. Birdies equal cake.
Apple pie.
Ice cream.
Going to Las Vegas.
And you put confetti and hang streamers and stuff. And maybe even a guy who does balloon animals or something. Happy birthday, Twitter!
Yeah, kids are cute. Now, the new MacBook, which Apple revealed 2 weeks ago, looks really nice. I want one. But what I do not want is yet another charger connector that will make my old connector, well, obsolete. Good things College Humor heard my call with yet another Apple ad parody.
The new MacBook Air is the most sophisticated laptop ever created. Every element is expertly designed, from the high-resolution Retina display to the edge-to-edge keyboard. And, of course, a power charging port that we changed for no goddamn reason. You wouldn't think something so simple would need to be updated every time we release a new computer. But you're wrong. It's very important that this port has 7 pins instead of 8, or some bullshit like that.
The new MacBook charger does the exact same thing as the old charger. The only difference is now, you can't borrow a friend's when you forget yours. Instead, you will ask, "Do you have the new MacBook charger?" And they'll say some shit like, "I have the new one, but not the new one."
Yep, funny and annoying. And that's it. Show's over. Thank you very much for watching. Log on to our Twitter and our Tumblr. It's TheTube24. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new show. And always remember, if I only had a little humility, I'd be perfect. Goodbye.